Good evening. Welcome. My name is Bill Thompson. I'm retired from Wayne Community College and also the United States Air Force. And I had the pleasure this evening to read to you The Most Magnificent Thing. I think you'll find this a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. A little prelude to this: one day a little girl has a wonderful idea. With the help of her canine assistant, she is going to make the most magnificent thing. The little girl's name is Ashley, and her assistant's name is Pug. She knows just how it will look. She just knows how it will work. Easy peasy is the word she uses. But making the most magnificent thing turns out to be harder than she thinks. She measures, she hammers, she fastens and adjusts again and again. But the thing just keeps turning out wrong. If only the thing would just work. So let's visit with her in her most magnificent journey, making the most magnificent thing. This is a regular little girl and her best friend. As I said, her little girl's name is Ashley, and her best friend in the whole wide world is Pug. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things. He makes up things. One day the girl has a wonderful idea. She's going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And all she makes these things all the time, it is easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies, they set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. Ashley takes tinkers, hammers, and measures. Ashley tinkers, hammers, and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. While she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even the kind of sort of okay. It's all wrong. Ashley tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. Ashley saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds an antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work. Her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only one thing would just work. Ashley says, "I'm no good at this. I quit." Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. I'm excited trying to find out what she made. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. People along the way go, "This is perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop the leak." And another person said, "This one's all wet." The afternoon fades into the evening. Finally, Ashley finishes. She alerts Pug. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. And I am tickled to death that she was able to realize her dream putting this together. It's been a pleasure to sit here and read to you this evening, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful rest of the month. Thank you.